What's going on, guys? I'm back again for another recap today. My name is Austin. If you guys don't know me, I'm the CEO and lead trader over at Threepeatinvestments. I have just released my official website. Um, I offer a chat room, video library, and I actually wrote 75-page trading course for all of you traders who are looking to get into the stock market or have already been in the market and looking to advance your strategies. It's good for both the novice and the experienced, so definitely check that out. I'll leave a link down below. Without a further ado, I'd like to give a recap today on what I traded and what I'm looking at going forward, just to give you guys an idea of what kind of trading style I have. And yes, we'll go from there. So I'm going to start off in the low float market. Um, the small caps, these are I consider them penny stocks, but these are if you're trading these penny stocks, they require a lot of volume, and they're pretty much, they move based on other traders buying the same move. So if everybody's buying at the same time, supply and demand is quickly changing. So these price movements can be sometimes erratic and very volatile. So sometimes that's not for you. The volatile markets, it's very fast paced. It's very quick decisions. It's not for everybody. I understand that. I try to give myself the advantage in every single market, whether it's trading small caps, large caps, or just long-term investing. I try to give myself availability in all of those areas to profit. So I've taught myself how to do all of that. I'll look every morning in the pre-market scan for top stocks to be looking at in the small cap market. And today we had two winners in chat, CODX and AMRH. I'm going to go over both of those today and how we nailed them in chat, and posted some nice profit off of them. So CODX, you can see by these recent candles, this is a daily chart up. Pretty crazy action. This was just, a continuation play. Shorts got squeezed heavily into here. This is very, you can tell, downtrend. Another press release came out today. I have the resistance areas marked. $6 and $6.50 are both marked from these candles here. $6.50 is also natural resistance. So I'm going to go into the daily chart. Pre-market, this is when the press release got active and started attracting some traders. This area, the pre-market high was 630. You could tell it started to sell off more towards the open, and I alerted the buy of the pre-market high to the 650 range just for a quick play. 630 to 650, it's a 20-cent move. Nothing crazy, but if it did get back to the pre-market highs, I knew it would test that 650, 675 range. It did. It failed to hold the 675 range. You could tell it failed to close over the 650 area on the 5-minute candle, and then it tried forming a channel and then got rejected here. This candle got rejected at 650, and then it sold off at the end of the day. So my play was here at the break of this 630 candle. Entered right here. I was trading it on the 1-minute. This candle right here, you can tell down here at the volume, big volume was coming in, pushed right up. This candle originally failed to close over the 650 area. It was very choppy. It was within the first couple minutes of the open. I usually don't try to trade the first couple minutes just because it's very volatile, so I stayed away from that. But that was a clear play. Pre-market high break to a natural resistance area at 650. So we nailed that. I had all my traders alerted that early in the morning when this pre-market high was set, and we got the move we wanted. So that was a nice play. This is another one. AMRH. This is a big runner today. Go to the yearly chart. You can tell it's just, a lot of these are just clear downtrends. This is just a short squeeze down in here. Nice pop up to this resistance area right here. $3, I'd say. Close, give enough, give or take. I wasn't trading the move on that. I was actually trading the break of 175, which is also a natural resistance. I had that alerted. 175 break to $2. And here was the 175 break. Broke out, and then it hit the $2. This was a pre-market play. Quick play. Natural resistance to natural resistance. There wasn't any chart resistance in the way, so I knew that if volume came through, it would push this up to $2, and then we'd have a crazy. I wasn't expecting a crazy open like this. I was expecting the stock to open at around $2 and have a sell-off, just because it's opening at such a tough resistance area. But it broke right through $2, and then you could tell by this price action ran all the way up to $2.79, and then proceeded to sell off throughout the day. So that was that. Quick pre-market play. Found that it was a very hot stock in the morning. There was a decent amount of pre-market volume. 175 break to $2. I'm gonna start going into my swing trades that I had set up. The market is setting up nice. The SPY S&P 500 ETF is breaking out of its downward wedge triangle, whatever you want to call it. It is breaking out to the upside. So there are some potential plays and leaders across the board on the stronger stocks. So I was looking at Snapchat today. This is a very popular stock. This is a gap fill play. I like trading gap fills just because there's no resistance areas up until the gap, so it's pretty much a free for all. I actually caught this last night, so I entered a position on the morning dip, and it pushed through the whole day. It's testing up. It has room to run to 1370, which is this gap area right here. This is a swing play I'm looking at. You can tell volume has been accumulating these last few days. MACD is showing a healthy momentum, and it's entering the gap now. Moving averages are on top. These are bullish. The slow 1, 5, and 8, and 13 are all on top of each other, which is a bullish sign. That's an indication of entry. So this is pretty much a free-for-all. I'd get out if it fails to break 13 and then starts to come back. That's when I'd look for an entry and take my profits. But I think this has potential to run to 1370 if the market holds up and the trend continues. So that's one. Another one I'm looking at, AMD, is another popular stock. I'm trading this on the weekly chart. Multi-year breakout. This is the 5-year chart weekly. You can tell that this is breaking through major resistance here at this 1475 range. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 touches. Failed to close over throughout its last 5-year history. Candles here now. I'm writing this. I think this has potential to reach this 1565 range. So it has a chance to climb this channel and trade in here. This is a longer term play. It's a microchip making company. They're they're pretty hot. It's a hot sector. So this is definitely one to keep an eye on. You can tell down here volume has been accumulating pretty heavily over these last few weeks. And I expect this to trade from the 1475 to 1565 range. Pretty nice range. Definitely a lot of profit potential in between here. Clear chart setup with a lot of room to head higher. Can't speak. I'm trying to keep this video short. Another one, PayPal. Here's a better chart. So you can tell down in this price action, clear channel has been defined. This area, it's bounced around bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Broke the top here, is heading higher. I've been in this since the break of 81, and I'm still in. I actually added to my position at the break of 84 because of this resistance area and this gap resistance here. So now it has room to run to the highs of 86.32. I think we get there. Volume, as you could tell, has been accumulating. That is a good sign for the bulls. This has room to run up to the highs. You could tell it's breaking out of this channel. Clear breakout, showing extreme strength. And, my indicators are lined up. I have my moving averages all showing bullish. MACD, bullish. Volume confirms accumulating buying. You want to be on the buying side. You don't want to be fighting the trend. that is all lined up. When that lines up, I am not shy to pull the trigger. I will hold it. Another key resistance I'd look at if the markets do not hold up is this 85.50 range. These top candles right here. So if the market does not hold up and we start selling off, or some sort of political news spikes up and causes a turn on the downward trend, that's when I would exit my position and take my profits. But for now, swing trading, you ride the trend. That's how it is until I have a clear exit sign, which I do not. You just take what the market gives you. So that's that. Few stocks going over for today. If you guys have any questions regarding these plays, I'd be more than happy to answer them all. Just shoot me an email. Email will be in the description, as will my website link. So feel free. Thanks, guys.